another geometry. So first thing I'm going to do is create a surface. This surface is a NURB surface, so surface NURB. Okay, so I create that right here. I want to give some subdivisions, so let's give u and v to 10. All right, so that is the geometry looks like, a NURB geometry. Also, I want to make a duplication, so Control D. I have a duplication just as a backup. As always, you have a backup thing. All right, so I have this guy, NURB plan 1. Also, I have this really complex geometry. The name is a polygon. Let me rename this bio surface. Okay, I will rename this guy to driver surface. Okay, so the driver surface will be the one actually deform the bio surface. Okay, so the quick way to do that is you select, I believe you have to select the driver first and then select the bio surface. Then I'm going to the deformation, click wrap. Okay, this command wrap. Why? Okay. Let me try one more time. Holding Shift, select both. All right, now it's calculating. All right, as a result, you have these two objects build up a relation. So if I choose the control vertex of this driver surface and I move it, I just put these points down. I want to see what happened afterwards. It's getting really slow. It might be because the complexity. Well, it's actually nothing happened. Maybe I choose the wrong order. Maybe I should choose the bio surface first and then the driver. So let me undo and try it again. Okay. Yeah, I think there's something wrong. You notice it's getting pretty slow. Right. So maybe I delete this one and then just move my backup surface here. Yeah, I will just delete this guy. Right, now you know the benefit to have a backup. Control D. Okay. So this time I will select the bio surface first, and then holding Shift, select the driver. All right. And click wrap. Now it's calculating. Then I'm going to choose the control vertex here. Move that. Yeah, you see the deformation here? That's pretty good. All right. So you know the points is, let me do a soft selection. I want to pick up this point, maybe holding Shift, pick up another points, and I move these points up. Wow, you see that deformation happens. All right. So this deformation is directly controlled by this driver. Let me hide this guy. It's directly controlled by this driver surface. All right. The way when you build up the relation is you have to select the bio surface first, and then select the driver surface. So let me rename this to driver surface. All right. I'm actually going to move these points down. So I can do CV, select all the CV points, I want to keep every y-axis as 0. So it's flat these points back. The next thing I'm going to do is I build up a relation between this driver surface and this blend surface. So let me rename this to blend surface. Okay. The reason is I don't want to directly manipulate this one, because sometimes it's hard to change something which is invisible. So I want to use this one as the blend target to make it, morph. So the way to do that is I select the blend surface first, right? And then select the driver surface. So the order is very important. Blend surface first, and then the driver surface. So here I can build a blend. So go to animation, and I will create a blend deformer, right? So I'm done. So to test, I can do this way. If I choose control vertex, I move this, geometry to something like that. Quite random, right? So this is a blend surface, and this is the driver surface. Then I can open a window, blend window, right? Blend shape window. So here I can control how much I want this driver morph to the blend. So right now it's 0. I can increase, see what happened. As soon as I drag it, you can have this from 0 to 100% morphing to that target surface. See, you can change how much weight you want to apply to. Also, you have the flexible control on this target surface. So if I want to move something here, I don't have to deal with this surface underneath. I can easily just move the target blend shape. Then you see everything will update right here. So there is a double benefit, right? You can control the weight between 0 and 1. You can also directly control this blend shape, right? The third benefit is you can even, let's keep everything to 0. So let's go back to flat. You can even apply multiple geometry to the same system. See here, if I have another geometry, let's see, I want to build another polygon surface right here. In this polygon surface, I'm going to increase the subdivisions, right? I'm going to choose all the vertex. I will do a really simple chamfer maybe. So chamfer vertex. All right, so see the geometry pattern looks like that. Let me change the chamfer value to 0.3. I will do a super extrude. You can do a lot of stuff for this guy. So you can see it is a 3-dimension frame system now, right? So it's really complex. And I can hold shift, just make sure you select this target first. I want to make this target really close to the bottom. Right, so for example, this is the bottom part. I don't know, maybe it's top part. Now let's keep as the bottom part. Okay. So holding shift, select the driver surface, right? And then I can build a new wrap. So what happens is this driver will drive both the bow surface as well as the base frame, right? So I will click wrap. Let me rename this guy to base frame. Okay. Then let's see what happens. If I go back here to the blend window, right? If I drag it, to make it morph. See what happened? This surface will update as well. Okay, so you can create a multi-layer entire roof structure just by a simple manipulation here. You know, they all deform as the same as one single system. Okay. Let's see anything else I want to cover. For the wrap, you have two wraps, right? Wrap 1 is for the build surface. Wrap 2 is for the base frame. Here you can also control some other values like maximum distance. I will increase that a little bit. Yeah, I will leave this to you. You can always check the help menu here. All right, I think that's pretty much about this tutorial. Yeah, I don't want to, this value maybe is too big. Okay.